So on that day, uh, we were having difficulty in showing the details.
Hmm.
So I looked into the code. Actually, uh, it's not actually, it's clear, straightforward. I will show you what I will do. But
Oh, were you able to? Okay.
yeah, I looked into it because in the class I was just doing without, I have research on it.
Hmm.
Uh, because for them I was using different way. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was using different way. So
Yeah.
I'll show you what I will do in that case.
Hmm.
And there are two ways to do that. One was very straightforward and simple one,
Hmm.
which I did not took on that day. But first I will do the way which I was doing, and then I will show you the simplest way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to food donation one, and I will start with npm start. So here I was getting this all the details
Hmm.
of this object, and then first thing I was using this dot props kind of thing. I don't know whether I told you to change to next props.
Yeah, we did change to next props. Yeah.
And when saving the things, since I want only the temp location,
Hmm.
I was just saving the location inside the temp location.
Hmm.
Because of that, it was giving some detail we have to set inside the object so that it should consider it is
Hmm.
available. So I was
Hmm.
just now what I did, I changed it to directly location will get only the formatted address,
Hmm.
and it will not get the initially I was saving on that day I was saving the location, and it was giving some problem because I was not setting inside the formatted address, and I was getting the formatted address problem. So
Hmm.
when am saving it here now, just save it as a formatted address. So the formatted address
Oh.
will be saved in the temp location,
Yeah.
and then I was passing now, and I have to pass. Okay, so initially, let me revert it what we were doing on that day. Let's uh, revert it, and here it was this dot props.
Hmm.
Let me put it whatever is there, then we will change it to some new things. Yeah, so we have one latitude, second latitude,
Hmm.
and we have props, and we are okay. Now, if I open this one and let's try to now I reverted everything. Only change I did is instead of saving the whole location, I'm only saving the formatted address in the temp location.
Hmm.
Then when it comes again, I check if temp location is there, and if that temp location is not equal to what user is chosen,
Yeah.
then we go to the then we go and get the data, this data.
Right.
So let's see now what happened. So now since I changed it, check one, check two is true, and we are able to let's change it again and see. So I changed to mountain view,
Hmm.
then check two is true. Since check two is true, we go inside the this part because it's saying check one, check two is checking here and it's true. And so I go inside it, and I was able to call the get data from FB again. And if I and if I click the search button again without changing the location, I
Hmm.
get check to false, so I'm not going inside it to get the details. So this
Right.
get details should go only when we change the details like here.
Hmm.
So, but
Okay.
yeah,
Hmm.
now what I will do, I will remove this part. This is something which we did on that day.
Yeah,
Uh,
but it.
it's
Hmm.
not necessary actually. I realize this one has to be done in some different cases. I don't want to do this one. So what I will do, whenever user searches something,
Hmm.
whenever user submit the form, I will call this function get data from FB, and I will set something this in what I will call get this data from the FB. Now we'll see what's happening. So this step, let's ignore this step. Now whenever we page load, we call this get data from FB, or
Hmm.
when user searches something and click the submit button, I call this get data from FB.
Firebase. Yeah.
Okay. So now if I search something San Jose, San Francisco, and I click search, so it's going inside the function where I call the Firebase and able to get the records. But
Hmm.
now actually I want to get the records based on the what user has searched.
Hmm.
So we will fix that part.
Keywords. Hmm.
Yeah. So what I will do now, I want to show the distance only when user has put here some distance here.
Hmm.
So if you see, my distance is saved in the state variable. So I
Yeah.
don't in this part, I can delete it, but let's keep it for a few minutes, then I will delete it.
Hmm.
So here I can see I don't need this one. So I can say if this dot state dot location dot latitude, I don't need even this part. Temp keyword and temp one is not needed. So I will say if this dot state dot location is present
Hmm.
and this dot state dot location dot latitude is present and this dot state dot location dot longitude is present, then I will take first latitude will be from the state,
Hmm.
second longitude will be from the state, and third parameter will be from the record, fourth parameter will be from the record. So if I have the state location, then
Hmm.
I call the distance one and I put distance in the my array.
Right.
Okay, let's do this one and I will test it. So if I put San Francisco and I click search, and if I see my array, so now my array has this distance.
Hmm.
Okay, so we don't need even to call this one. This one was unnecessary step which I did on the day.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so directly we can call this one and we don't need even this part. So let's delete this part. So
Hmm.
whenever user search something submitted, we call the same function, but
Hmm.
we check some that whether user has searched something or not. So if user has searched the distance, I will use the distance this one and distance is coming here in the my array.
Hmm.
Right now it's not coming because I did not search. Let me search and I will get the distance.
Right.
And if we have distance, we will show the distance here somewhere below it.
Yeah.
So let's show the distance. So maybe I can say here I will say checked and I will
Hmm.
create a div tag and here I will show
Distance.
value dot distance.
Hmm.
So now if I search something, okay, so
Yeah.
it's coming but it's not coming properly. Let's see what exactly is missing. So I'm getting Okay, so since this must be in the this must be San Jose. That's the reason it is coming
0.
00. And so let's search
Mm.
exactly some address 1230 and
Yeah.
then if I do, then exactly it's coming how long,
Yeah.
what it is from this location.
Yeah. But we
Okay.
want to not show the distance like that, right? Yeah.
We need to show the distance of two digit, and I have to say miles.
Hmm. And after decimal, just 1 digit. Yeah.
1 or 2 digit we have to show. So we can
Mm.
do that here. We can fix that here only.
In the function, right? Or here? Okay.
Yeah. So uh, let's see. I can use what I have used here to display 2 digits. So there is something we need to create a function, or we need to.
I think JavaScript has something. So.
For I use it here. Let me recollect it. What I use it here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to fixed. Right. So if I say to fixed two, it will do 2 digits.
Okay. I thought it's dot round or something like that. Okay.
Okay, and this we have to show only if we have this distance. So I will say
Mm-hmm.
value dot distance, and if it is there, then display this part.
Okay.
So whenever we want to show something, we use this method. If this is present, then show this one.
Mm-hmm.
So now I will search, let's say mountain view. So it's saying 11.34 miles, 2.47 miles, 11.34 miles, 11.34 miles.
Hmm.
Okay, so this one was,
So where is this value again coming from? Can you show me the value again?
yeah, value is coming from the map. We go through the map record. We have this record in array. We have this array.
Hmm.
1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Bolo. Okay, so we have this my array. It goes here, and we loop through the my array, and this
Hmm.
my array goes to the reducer. So we have this my array in the reducer, and
Hmm.
then we go to the
That
map.
has a value. Mm-hmm.
Map has two value and key.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever we
Okay.
are
Yeah.
saving here will go there. Whatever we have here will go there.
Right. Okay.
So if I search something, now we have to also see that if I am doing this location, it should be only showing the results from this location or from this county only.
Hmm.
Okay. So that we will do now. So to do that, we need to build the URL here in a different way. Also remember, whenever we are doing this on, we should first do off, and then we'll start with the on. So if we do off, if we don't do off, then it will go on, adding the things in the on part. So it may be
Hmm.
querying multiple times to the Firebase. So if I
Okay.
do off and then on, that means all previous one go off, and it will create only one instance,
Then it's on.
and it
Hmm.
will call only one time the Firebase.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So now we have to, based on these two things, we have to call the different URL. So this URL will change
Hmm.
based on the requirements.
Hmm.
Okay. So
Hmm.
now let's do that one.
Oh yeah. Right.
So we will be building many different URLs based on this criteria.
Hmm.
Okay. So first URL I will say, let's say if I have keyword. So if I have keyword, that means that means uh, I might have this dot state dot keyword.
Hmm.
So this is one condition we may have. Or second condition, maybe we may have location also. So
Hmm.
I can say if keyword and
And
location is there.
location. Hmm.
Second condition will be I will have only keyword,
Hmm.
no location. And third condition will be I will have
Just
only
location. Hmm.
okay.
Hmm.
So let's try to do first location part.
Hmm.
Okay. So if I have location, our URL will get changed. We may not have this kind of URL. We may have some kind of URL.
Okay.
Okay. And I will create one more last case.
Nihar is still up.
He's nowadays not sleeping early.
He's
Previously,
so energetic for 11 p.m.
previously he used to sleep at 10 o'clock. Nowadays he sleeps when I go there.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so we will have one more, the last age condition that will be the default one, which is the normal one. So let's put this
Hmm.
part here and I'll say var
Else is what? We have keyword and location. We have just keyword. We have just location.
age is
Else is
normal
no.
one when you page load initial case.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
And there is nothing, huh?
let's say I will say var ref equal to null initially, and then I will keep it separate, and then I may merge if I want, but right now I'll keep it separate.
Hmm.
Okay, so okay, let's try to. So this is the initial one. Let's try to see if initial one is working.
Hmm. And page
So
load.
it's working. So now we will go and see location part.
Hmm.
Now I
So
will.
if we yeah, just typing the location. Yeah.
Okay, ref off is not a function since I did not create it or ref here. So,
Oh, it's not able to recognize. Yeah.
so let's put ref now here,
Hmm.
and let's right now put URL here, and then I will change it to a different one, right? Otherwise it
Hmm.
is error.
Hmm.
Right now I'll keep this as it is, and once I fill this one, I will move the things later on.
Okay.
Okay. Now what I will do, so I am going inside the location now.
Location. Search.
The location is this one.
Console.log. Yeah.
So I'm reaching here.
Hmm.
So we have to build the URL based on the location. So what is the URL based on the location? We have to go to the county. We can go different, I told you, but right now we'll go to county.
Hmm.
The country will go to the country, state. So
Country.
build this
State.
one. So let's build the URL here. So I have to go to county. Forcefully, I'll go to county.
Country.
Then I'll go to country. Country will be
Administrator.
location
No.
dot country.
Country is country. Hmm. Location dot country. Yeah.
So I will say this dot state dot location dot country.
Hmm. Then it's state.
Okay, now we will go to
At
this.
what age do they start walking?
They start walking at about 12 months to 15 months between that.
Okay. So he's walking normal now,
Yeah,
like us.
he's about 2.5,
Okay.
2.5. So
Okay.
he
Okay.
don't speak full word,
Yeah.
but when I say you know, bhai, to bhai, he says bhai. Bhai is a God. But if we say papa,
Like,
so it's only pa.
okay, okay. So, and in what age do they speak fully? Like, at least start speaking more like sentences? Three,
Yeah,
four?
it depends. My mother used to say that I was able to speak in 1.5 years only also.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it depends on the people, child.
Okay.
Some learn 2 years, some learns in 3 years. So between
Okay.
2 to 3, maximum people go in 2 to 3 years.
Okay. And when do you start admitting him to schools here? Like in India, it's different. Here, it's
Yeah,
different.
here people have said to me that 5 years we have to uh,
5 years. Okay.
first directly.
But there will be preschool, right? Or no?
There is preschool, but we have to find out. I don't know what age they send to the preschool,
Okay.
but I need to find someone.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So now, so I create the country, and then we'll go to the state.
Hmm.
So do you know that we can write this whole thing inside one line without putting the plus sign in ES6? We can write everything in one
How?
straight line.
Okay.
Okay,
How?
first I'll do this one and then I'll show you that.
Okay. Okay.
First we'll do this old way, and in ES6 we have different way.
Mm-hmm.
So then we will take country, then we will go to the state, and we don't have state, we have administrative level 1. So we have administrative level 1. Then we go to county.
Hmm.
County is administrative level 2. Okay, then let's see what we have to do here. We go to the county, then we have all the records. So, okay, let's put, okay, so we have all the records after this one.
Hmm.
So let me keep this part specific to else only. Then I will make the common things and put it in different function and call that. So I'm just putting this, because for this I need to use different approach. Because
Hmm.
here if you see, I was getting in the snapshot, I was getting all the post details.
Right.
I was getting all the post details.
Hmm.
But in this case, I will get only the ID, and we need to grab the post details from the ID.
ID. Hmm.
So we need to keep this separate, and then we will see how we can merge common things to same common function. So right now, let's keep everything separate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's move further. So now, so for this part, I will tackle it separately, and then I will try to mix things when needed.
Hmm.
So we have this URL. Let's see URL is proper. This one is something I did in that one.
Okay.
We were able to get some template which is showing
For the
like
photos. Yeah. Actually, it looks good with borders.
no border. Actually, I just was debugging something. Actually, it was
Okay.
border. I can add the
Ah.
border, but I was debugging something. So
Okay. Okay.
otherwise, this one was this, and we have this. Let's close this one. I don't need this one. We will change this also. Looks as you see.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now we will say and now say and I click search. So URL is put donation 1, data, county, US, CA, Santa Clara County. So URL is
For
put.
donation.
Yeah, we have to get the details of this one. So I'll say this part. We'll use this part to get it. And then I will say right now I'll remove off part. I will add it later. I don't want to confuse with things. If I get,
Yeah,
I will add it.
yeah.
So now I will see what is coming in the console.log.
This is just location, right? Yeah.
San Francisco. No, I want to put San Mountain View. And now here I will put and search it. Okay, so we get this information. Why we get this information? We should not get this one. We should not get this one because we need to create a new reference with this URL. So reference firebase.reference URL, and we have to get this URL, not this. And now let's try again. So if you see, I am doing limit to last 500. Okay.
Yeah.
Limit to last 500 is fine. Yeah, that's fine there. So let's see now what is coming. I put San Jose. Yeah, so now I'm getting only the IDs. We are getting only the IDs. So that's what I was looking. Now we get IDs. Now we will look through the IDs. We will look through the IDs, and we will go inside each ID, and I will go to the post. When we get the ID, let's say first ID, we will take the first ID and we will go to the post and get the detail of that ID. So we have to go to two loops kind of thing.
Okay.
One ID, and
Yeah.
second to get the details of that ID.
ID.
So
Like what information that ID contains. Yeah.
right. So now let's do this one. So I'll remove some console.log which is not needed. So we need to go through now this one, and we will try to get the ID for it. Okay. So let's put this in some variable. So I will say bar, or okay, let's say var records equal to snapshot.wall, and then I will go through each record. Let's say for var in records, and I will see what is the key and record is records of key. So we will do till now like this. Mountain view. So I have key of this and record is 2. We are getting record 2 true and key of this one as we see here. Record key is there, value is this one.
Okay, yeah.
So now we have to go, we get the key. Now based on the key, we will get the detail of that record and we will save it somewhere in some variable so that we can use that variable.
Could you please go back to that Firebase again?
This one, fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this has five keys, right? So the 5 keys are for 5
Five,
different cities.
five post.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
So we have to go to this 5 post.
Okay.
Now what I will do, I will create one function, for example, process records. And here I will pass some key, which we get there, and we will go through each key in this function. I can write here also, but to make it easy, I will put it here. So this k is nothing but this key which we get it. So if I have a key, I can directly go to this post and then that key to get the details. Right? So let's create one URL here, and that URL will be done by this post. And after post, if I put slash this key, maybe I can say key. So I'll say plus key. That means I'm going directly inside.
That key ID. Yeah.
That directly here. Close this one. So I'm going to this one to get the details. So I will go to the key and then I will create a reference here also. It will be nothing but this reference URL. And then I want to get the details. I will say reference dot. Generally we use on in the Firebase, but when we want to get particular detail for one record, we will use once, not on. We'll use
for
once.
a particular, okay.
If I want to get only once, not every time, because if we use on, whenever there is change, we will get it here.
Right.
But this is something where we want only once, so we will say once. I'll say value, and here I will say snapshot, arrow function of snapshot, and I will get the details here. So here I can say so here I will say console.log snapshot in detail is snapshot.wall. So we will get 5 keys here, and for each key we will get the details here.
Right.
Let me show you. So you got it. We are getting 5 keys here. One by one, it is going to this function.
It's looping through that, right? Yeah.
So we call this function.
This step process. Okay.
I have to pass key here.
Okay. Can you repeat it one more time how this is working?
So here we are getting key and record is true. Value is true. So we are getting the key. We pass the key in this function.
And that is going to that function, yeah.
This function is going to the detail of the post with the key, and we are getting the detail of that post using this. So if the key is 1, it will go.
It is going to the first.
Here 1, and it will get all details.
Got it. Okay.
Second, it will go into
so that function is going through every key's detail, right? Whatever key we are. Okay.
Right. It will go 5 times.
Okay.
Now I will see San Jose and search it. So initially key is this one, it goes to detail. Then key is this one, it goes to detail. Key is this one, it goes to detail. Key is this one, it gets the detail. Key is this one, it gets the detail. So we are getting
Hmm.
detail every time in every loop kind of thing.
Hmm.
Now what I will do, I will create one variable called as maybe uh, data, and I will try to save this all information in this data.
Hmm.
So let's create this as an array, and then what I will do, I will try to push into this state. So I will say here, I will say what temp equal to this dot state dot data.
Hmm.
It will take this data, and
Hmm.
then it will say temp dot push. It will say temp dot push. So maybe snapshot dot wall. So maybe I can say var record is equal to snapshot dot wall, and I will push this into the temp,
Hmm.
and then after I push this to the temp, I will update this state value. I will update this part state of data
Hmm.
with the temp. So the next time when I loop, because it has to go 5 times, and I want to put
Yeah.
all the 5 times into this data
Hmm.
state data. So once I put it in this record, I will update the state by saying or set state data is equal to temp. So first time when the key will run, the key is one number. We
Hmm.
get the data and we push it into the state, into the temp, into the state variable, data variable.
Yeah.
Second time when the process will run, it will take the previous data
Which it
and
had stored.
which it has stored, and it will push one more record, and then it will save in the state. Then third time it will come, it will get the previous data, state data, it will push it to the temp, and then it will save the state. Then it will come fourth time. So
So
like
the
this.
older record is saved, is older entry is in record, and the new one gets updated in the state, right? Yeah.
This one is record
Yeah.
is the new one. Record is the new one which we are getting with the snapshot dot wall.
Huh.
Older one which we are already saved is in this temp
Is in the
state
temp.
data. Right.
Okay.
So we put new one into
Oh.
the old one and we update the state. So next time it will come,
Hmm.
originally temp will get the whatever it is there in the state data, and then
Hmm.
add the new record to the temp, and we save the temp here
So
in the
in the last iteration, so the fifth record is in state, right? Or the fifth record is in temp?
fifth record is in temp, then it goes to the state.
Okay, 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 okay.
And I will also do the state. We already have to see what is the state. So now we will see one what is going on here, and I will here also do console.log of temp, so we can see what happening temp in each case.
Hmm.
So now let's run it. I will say mountain view, and then I'll search. So if you start with the beginning, we have temp with the first record. Uh,
Hmm.
you can see all the file record because it's a dynamic. It gets updated. You cannot see one by one, but you can see one by one like this. It's two record is there. Temp has three records. Temp has four records. Temp has five records.
Hmm.
And if we open the state, data has all the five records. So all the five records now went into the data.
Right. Hmm.
Okay, so we have all this information. So initially we get one by one five keys.
Hmm.
Then we went to the process record. and then we get all details and we try to put each details into this temp, and temp was ultimately saved in the state. So second time when it comes in the process record, it gets the previous one and update with the new one
New one.
and save in
Yeah.
the state. Then
Yeah.
third time it takes the previous one, update the new one, and get the
But what happens to the old one when the new one comes then? It
old
updates it, right?
old one is saved into the state.
Okay. It is never discarded from the state. It's always there in the state.
Right, in the state. We are not deleting the state.
Hmm.
So we are
Hmm.
saving the state, old one, and the new one is pushing into the state again and again.
Okay, okay. So it's stacking up. Okay.
Right, right. It's stacking up, right.
It's not, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
replacing
it's
it
not
completely.
replacing, it's stacking up, right?
Ah,
Because
okay,
we are
okay, okay.
getting the previous one and we are updating it with the new one.
Got it.
So now here we can also check this part again if we want to do this one. We can take this lines of the code and we can put it here so that we can get the distance also and we get the key also. Because key is not there, so I put record.id equal to key and we also put the distance, then we saved it to the temp. So previously you saw there was no distance, but now if we
Yeah.
do let's do it
Is it
now.
should show.
So now if we see data, we will have distance also.
Okay.
All are zero because San Jose, last one will be different.
Right. But why isn't it showing in the UI, the distance?
It's not showing because we did anything to show this part in the UI. We only did this part to show in the UI.
Okay. Okay, okay.
And once we are done with this one, we can show it in the UI by calling this one. I will, and here I can say this dot state dot data. I can show it in the UI.
Right.
Though it's going one by one here, but ultimately in the last one it will update the last one. So if I do San Jose search, so you will see all the fire there now with the miles also. Because that part was missing, and once I put this part, then it is showing there. Got it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So now what we have to do, so now what we have ID also and distance also, and we are showing distance here. Okay, so this one was done.
You have to show the locate ES6 one, how
To make
do
one
we need
the
to do
one.
plus? Yeah.
Okay, let's do this one in one line.
Yeah.
So in ES6, we have to start with back tag, back tag. This one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to
Okay.
start with back tag, end with the back tag. And
This is
whenever
above tab, right? Yeah.
above tab, right? And whenever there is a variable, you have to put it in the dollar sign and curly bracket.
Okay.
And then you have to remove this part,
Oh, okay.
remove this. And since it is a variable, I will say dollar curly bracket,
Okay.
and I'll close with the curly bracket.
So it automatically concatenates. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
And I'll say dollar curly bracket. And I'll remove the plus sign. set dollar curly bracket, and I will show this URL. I'll delete the above URL.
Okay. Cleaner.
Yeah, cleaner. Let's do it again now. Mountain view. So now I have the URL. Let's see where is the URL. Let's begin again and call it again. So we have this URL, same URL.
Hmm.
Okay, now when I'm searching again, it is appending again and again. No way to fix this part because
Oh yeah. Why is
we are
it doing
setting
that?
the state variable and
Oh yeah. We're just adding every time we are refreshing, is it?
so what we have to do, we'll just whenever we search it here, we will make this as we'll make the data empty array
Hmm.
and then we will try now again. Again, it's going, that means it's not updating. It's not updating. Okay, fix that one. When I search it, it goes here and here it should update the data with empty array. Okay, and then so that we can get this and we can get it from the beginning. Okay, why it's not working now? This is one time.
Hmm.
Okay, it's not updating it to this one. So let's see what is the value when.
What changed? Like, we didn't change anything.
Yeah, no, but this is not working. This part is not working.
Hmm.
So what we can do is we update the data with this part and it's still not updating it. So if I check state here, let's see the state. Okay, since it is already, we won't be able to see it. It's going to the 10 number. So we have another thing also. When we update the state, it takes some time, and we can say here as in comma arrow function that whenever
Hmm.
the state is updated, then do the things. So
Okay.
we can call this also. So let's try this one.
Hmm.
So when I'm searching, I'm going to this URL first.
Hmm.
then I'm getting the hey. And that's the reason it's really, so hey is
But
coming afterwards when URL is coming first.
hitting first, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's not. Oh.
It's coming then. So we need to fix that one, that state should be updated with this one. Hmm. I'm just thinking what is the best way to do this one.
Mm-hmm.
It is, we can write down here, then it will work because it is at this time the state becomes empty.
Yeah.
And then if we call this part, then it will work. But I'm thinking, how can I do this one? Okay, let's make this null into I1. Maybe sometimes array does not update it properly.
Hmm.
Let's make this initially also null. And here I will say if not temp, that means if null, initial it's null, then temp is equal to array. Then we put it. Let's try to do this part. Because initially if I set null, it may work.
So if it's not temp.
If it does not work, then I need to call on the callback.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not working. Null is same as array. Otherwise, now if I do all the age condition,
Hmm.
if I do, for example, this condition inside this one,
Why is it repeating? Like every time we're hitting refresh, it's adding more and more keys, is it?
it is getting the key from the Firebase and appending with the state variable. And
Okay.
the state which we do null, it is, since it is Ajax call, so there is a mismatch in this Ajax call. So
Okay.
I'm trying to put, when the state is updated with the null, let's put this if condition then at that time.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
And then here, let's try this one. Okay, now we will try this one if it is. So now if I do then also I search it, I search it, I search
Hmm.
it, search it.
Hmm.
Let's try mountain view.
Hmm.
Yeah. So why not to put this part? Why not to put this part in a function? Maybe I can say refresh graph, and I'll put all if condition there.
Hmm.
And here I will call refresh data here. So now whenever the data becomes null, then only we call the Firebase and update the thing.
Okay. Only then. Okay. So that it doesn't repeat. Or what
Right.
happened?
So this way the state variable will
Hmm.
become null.
Hmm.
If I search an OJ, I get it one time, two time. I'm getting it now one time only.
Okay.
Let's do the keyword also, and then we can.
Will be, yeah. URL, right? First.
Yeah, we to create the URL. So for the
No, this is
keyword,
keyword and location both. You wanted it here?
keyword.
Yeah.
So keyword will be only keyword will be tags, and inside tags I will be having the keyword.
Hmm.
Inside keyword all tag post. So I should be data. I will be having tags.
Hmm.
After tags, I will be in the keyword. So this will come this keyword.
Hmm.
Okay, and after keyword,
All tag post.
this all tag post,
Hmm.
and inside that I want to grab the all the details, and rest will go same way. We don't have to do anything,
Hmm.
change the thing. So all will be coming as a key and record, and we will go to the process record, and
Hmm.
we'll right here.
Hmm.
All things will remain same. URL will change. So now if I search some keyword, for example, here the keyword, let's see what is the keyword we have used. Indian, let's Indian we have all five. Let's say Indian food we have all five. Some we have all five. Okay, let's create one with different keyword.
Hmm. It should.
Let's create pizza.
Hmm. Hmm.
We have a pizza here. Now let's create pizza. Okay, search. So when I search pizza, I
Yeah.
put donation one, data, tags, pizza, all tag post, and I'm getting only one for that.
Because that was the only relevant one. Yeah.
So
Okay. Awesome.
I'm able to get that one.
So this one search result is being displayed. It's because of this one, the thing that the piece of code that we just wrote.
Because one is coming because we have one only in the pizza, right?
All tag post. Oh, we have 1 out of 5. Yeah. Okay.
In the pizza, we have only one record.
One. Okay.
Displaying one. If we have add more, let's say if I add one more, this one.
It'll show. Okay.
Let me add this one. Okay, now if I go there, so if I let's see, if I do pizza,
Got it. Okay. It's through that tag.
right. So we have to only change the URL. Now let's change the URL for this one.
Hmm.
For one, first we have to grab this URL. I'll copy all this. We will
Hmm.
clean up tomorrow or next day.
Hmm.
Right now I'm copying pasting a lot of code which we don't need it. We need only the URL change. Rest all is same. So we should put it in some function.
And
Common.
call it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that next time. Like
Mm-hmm.
functionality. So for the both the things, I will go to the tags and then I'll go to the keyword. I'm going to the keyword and then I will go to the county. That is same thing which I did here.
Hmm.
I will copy this part. After keyword, it goes to same place. County and country, state, all remain same. Only it adds a keyword here.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's see for the for some. I'll go to the county USCA Santa Clara County. I have all five, so we don't like this one. For the pizza, let's see. Yeah, so we have only one for pizza. Let's do that one in our
Hmm.
example. So I'll search here pizza, and here I will say San Jose. I will get only one.
Right.
It and URL is something equals to food donation one data tag pizza county USCA Santa Clara County.
Mm-hmm.
That is
It's
it.
both keyword and location.
Keyword
Yeah.
and so we are done with this first one, second one, third one. Though we have to put this part in some common function
Yeah. Yeah.
so that it should not repeat
We'll
and
do
we
that.
are
Yeah.
able to display it. Now next time we have to do we will maybe change the UI part a little bit and we should also do the search, sorting, filtering, and pagination.
Okay.
So I will show you what.
What if we don't do pagination? What if we just do endless scrolling like Facebook has, right?
So that we need to get that plugin, which when you scroll bottom, it
Yeah, it
same.
loads more. Yeah.
But it's not going to the server to get it. It's there only.
Oh, okay, okay. So that's
So
why we are just using pagination. Okay.
yeah. Otherwise, we can use Facebook also, but in this sense, it doesn't make sense.
In the Netflix one, if whenever you do, we can do that. The Facebook, like Facebook scrolling in the
Uh,
MyFlix project.
Yeah, we can find some npm for scrolling,
Auto scroll. Yeah.
but I don't like really that the thing because
Okay.
it has some autos. We can use one of them. There will be a lot of
Hmm.
owners, or we can build our own also.
Okay.
So if you see, this is something which we did in this one. So I can filter
Hmm.
whatever we did.
Hmm.
Go to the server. It does here also and does descending of.
Got it. Got it.
And it has pagination also. And
Hmm.
I wrote only one. Initially, I built it internally, then I moved it to one function.
Hmm.
So if we see the function, and this function we can use in all other projects. So I created one function that is called process record. It does the filtering also, it does the sorting also, and it does the pagination also.
Awesome.
So,
Okay.
so
So it
if
can
you
be universally used. Yeah.
write this function, only have to pass the record array, whatever the array we get, and we'll
Hmm.
pass it. It will do all the three things for all the projects. So if we get
Got
this
it.
function, we can use it multiple times.
Okay.